The only dinosaur that could eat a T-Rex for lunch, Giganotosaurus, a massive predator from Argentina, was powerful enough to turn the mighty T-Rex into a midday meal. In 1993, fossil hunter Ruben Carolini made a discovery in the windswept badlands of Argentina that would forever change our understanding of prehistoric predators. What emerged from those ancient rocks was something that defied everything scientists thought they knew about the hierarchy of dinosaur dominance. Here was a creature that stretched an incredible 43 feet from nose to tail, longer than a school bus, and could weigh up to 8 tons of pure predatory power. But here's where it gets really interesting. While T-Rex was built like a tank, Giganotosaurus was engineered like a sports car. This wasn't just another massive dinosaur trying to outmuscle its competition. This was evolution's answer to the ultimate killing machine, combining devastating size with surprising speed and agility. The discovery immediately challenged the long-held belief that T-Rex was the undisputed apex predator of all time. Imagine a predator with the length of a Tyrannosaurus, but built for speed rather than brute strength. While T-Rex lumbered across ancient landscapes at around 17 miles per hour, Giganotosaurus could potentially sprint at a mind-blowing 30 miles per hour. That's faster than most humans can run, and we're talking about an animal that could swallow a person whole without breaking stride. The secret to Giganotosaurus's speed lay in its anatomical design. Giganotosaurus had a longer, leaner body structure that prioritized agility over raw power. Those jaws were lined with razor-sharp, serrated teeth that worked like steak knives on steroids. Each tooth was finely serrated and designed to slice through flesh with surgical precision. Unlike T-Rex, which relied on bone-crushing bite force, Giganotosaurus was all about inflicting maximum blood loss through deep, slashing wounds that would weaken its prey over time. What made Giganotosaurus even more deadly was its jaw structure, which allowed it to open its mouth incredibly wide for deep, devastating bites. The jaw articulation was positioned far back in the skull, acting like a lever system that could accelerate its bite speed to lethal velocities 15. While it might not have had the bone-crushing power of a T-Rex, estimated at around 6,000 psi compared to T-Rex's devastating 35,000 to 64,000 newtons, it more than made up for it with cutting efficiency. The hunting strategy of Giganotosaurus was particularly sophisticated. Rather than relying on a single crushing bite like T-Rex, it employed what scientists call an attack and wait technique. It would slash its prey with those razor-sharp teeth, inflicting deep wounds designed to cause maximum blood loss, then retreat and wait for its victim to weaken before moving in for the kill. But here's where the story gets even more incredible. Giganotosaurus didn't live in some barren wasteland where it had to scavenge for scraps. No. This monster thrived in the lush green plains of what is now Argentina during the Cretaceous period, about 99.6 to 97 million years ago. This was a land teeming with massive herbivores, and Giganotosaurus was perfectly positioned at the top of the food chain to take advantage of it all. Some of Giganotosaurus's regular prey included sauropods that could reach over 100 feet in length and weigh up to 100 tons. We're talking about animals that were literally 10 times the size of the predator hunting them. It would be like watching a wolf successfully hunt a blue whale on land. The strategy, precision, and sheer audacity required for such hunts speaks to just how perfectly evolved Giganotosaurus was for large-scale predation. Recent fossil evidence suggests that Giganotosaurus might not have always hunted alone. Its close relative, Mapusaurus, shows evidence of pack hunting behavior, which was extremely rare among large theropods. If Giganotosaurus exhibited similar behavior, we're looking at coordinated group attacks by multiple 8-ton killing machines. Imagine a pack of these monsters working together to bring down prey. It would have been like witnessing a prehistoric military operation. Giganotosaurus wasn't just physically superior in many ways. It was also equipped with highly developed senses that made it an incredibly effective hunter. Those massive eye sockets suggest it had keen vision capable of detecting movement from great distances, crucial for a predator operating in open plain environments. Studies of similar large theropods indicate that Giganotosaurus likely had an excellent sense of smell, allowing it to track prey across vast territories. When you combine superior vision, enhanced olfactory capabilities, and that incredible speed with those slashing teeth, you get a predator that could hunt effectively across diverse landscapes and terrain types. Now here's the million-dollar question that has paleontologists and dinosaur enthusiasts debating to this day. In a head-to-head battle, could Giganotosaurus actually defeat the legendary T-Rex? The answer might surprise you, and it's not as straightforward as you might think. In terms of raw size, both dinosaurs were remarkably similar. Recent estimates put both animals at around 10 tons when fully grown. T-Rex stood about 20 feet tall, and so did Giganotosaurus. But the giant southern lizard was longer overall. Here's where it gets fascinating from a tactical standpoint. T-Rex was built like a medieval knight, heavily armored, incredibly powerful, but somewhat slow and cumbersome. Its massive head could generate bite forces that could literally explode the bones of its prey. Giganotosaurus, on the other hand, was built like a ninja assassin. Longer, faster, more agile, with weapons designed for precision strikes rather than brute force. In a hypothetical battle, the outcome would likely depend on tactics and circumstances. If T-Rex could get those massive jaws clamped down on Giganotosaurus, the fight would be over quickly. But here's the problem. Giganotosaurus was significantly faster and more agile, potentially able to outmaneuver the stockier T-Rex. Giganotosaurus uses its superior speed to dart in, deliver devastating slashing bites to T-Rex's flanks and legs, then retreat before the Tyrant King can retaliate. Those serrated teeth would cause massive blood loss and muscle damage with each strike. Over time, T-Rex would weaken from blood loss and accumulated injuries, eventually becoming slow enough for Giganotosaurus to move in for the killing blow. This isn't just speculation. It's exactly the hunting strategy that Giganotosaurus evolved to use against massive prey. The slash and retreat method was perfectly designed to bring down animals much larger than itself, and there's no reason it wouldn't work against another large theropod like T-Rex. Some paleontologists argue that T-Rex's superior intelligence and better senses would give it the advantage. And they're not wrong. T-Rex did have a more developed brain and possibly better hearing and vision. But intelligence only goes so far when you're facing a predator that's fundamentally faster and more maneuverable than you are. When you analyze all the evidence, the superior speed, the precision weaponry, the agility advantage, and the proven ability to take down massive prey, a compelling case emerges for Giganotosaurus being the one dinosaur that could indeed make a meal of the mighty T-Rex. Every new fossil discovery continues to reveal just how sophisticated and specialized these ancient apex predators had become. Giganotosaurus wasn't just a larger version of other theropods. It was a completely different approach to being a mega predator, one that might have been even more effective than the traditional T-Rex. Today, as we continue to uncover new fossils and develop better understanding of these ancient ecosystems, Giganotosaurus stands as a reminder that Earth's history is filled with incredible creatures that challenge our assumptions about what's possible in the natural world. It proves that even the mightiest rulers can be dethroned by evolution's next innovation. So the next time someone tells you that T-Rex was the ultimate dinosaur predator, remind them about the giant southern lizard that could run faster, strike more precisely, and quite possibly eat the so-called king of dinosaurs for lunch. Sometimes the most dangerous predator isn't the one with the biggest bite. It's the one smart enough, fast enough, and deadly enough to never let that bite connect in the first place. So, what are your thoughts on this? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more such content.